I feel like I say it every single video. I know it's been a hot minute. It's been at least 3 months since we saw you last, but we're still alive. We're still here. And today I'm going to show you some of the stuff we've been up to in the van, including the markup. It feels like a lifetime ago we were doing this, but anyway, here we go. So this is the markup, deciding where all the bits and pieces were going to go in the van. So I've labelled everything. This is where the heater cabinet's going for the diesel heater, to put all of the electrical components to the diesel heater in. And then around here is where all the electrical components were going. Our fridge going in here. And last but not least, our awesome kitchen and water storage right here. On to the electrical. This also feels like a lifetime ago. So this was my initial plan. The solar panels, leisure battery, we've got a 300 amp hour lithium battery, a 300 watt inverter, MPPT solar charge controller, the fuse box, and of course the car battery, and a shit ton of wires. And all those numbers up on the side basically just tell you the gauge of the wires I was using. The first thing I did after 3 months of stressing out about if I was actually going to be able to pull this off was put two 200 watt solar panels on top of the van and wired it all up. As you can see, it doesn't look so pretty, but hey, it does the job and it's waterproof. We've tried and tested that. And then the wires came through the roof to be hooked up to the charge controller. This is me trying to work it out. The charge controller is here, an MPPT, and the fuse box. And that is then hooked up to the lithium battery, the leisure battery, and I got it working. And yeah, I cried. I did cry when it started working. So this was the initial setup. You can see the battery there and all the kill switches and the fuses and etc. There's the wire that goes around to the car battery, and all was working beautifully, but it was taking up a shit ton of room. So we decided to reduce that. I pulled it all out, and those little spaces there is all the room we saved. And every single centimetre in this tiny van makes a world of difference. That was the finished product. Then it was onto the kitchen build. Now this is all Nath because I've worked out that Timber and I are not friends. I'm no carpenter. And once again, even though Nath hasn't really done anything like this before, he whistled while he worked, and he learned as he went, and has done a brilliant job, as you will see. So basically, I'll probably just let this play through and show you the kitchen building up little by little, and interject when I have to. Testing for space inside the van. That's the 60 litre water container and the gas bottle, testing to see if the hot plates will fit, which of course they did. That's it all together, and now this is building the lid, which I'm madly in love with. So as you can see, he's patchworked lots of bits and pieces of timber, and then masked it all off and used sawdust in PVA glue or wood glue to fill in the gaps. He got a little butane burner and burnt all the top and then varnished it. That's doing the side of the cabinet. That's with the side down. All hinged up. And inside the van. Oh God, that's beautiful. As you can see, that's where the fridge is also. There was a little bit of an injury along the way, but I'm happy to report that Nathan is alive and well, and all is good. And he's continued doing carpentry, despite the head injury. Now we've already done the flooring, but we had to make the floor a little bit more pretty, so we just used a vinyl roll and laid that down on the floor. It was pretty simple. We wanted something easy cleaning, especially because we've got a big lug of a dog, and that was the easiest option. Oh, onto the diesel heater. There's not much here. There's holes for where the diesel heater lives. There is the fuel tank for the diesel heater. I went through 2 diesel heaters. The first one ended up having a faulty fan. Had to get the second one. That's the first one. Had to get a second one, reinstalled that, and happy to report that all is well. And then we put up our awning. Awkward practice doing it underneath the roof rack, but we got it. Site supervisor was on board, of course. He approves, by the way. And there it is, all stretched out. Now, we have been on a trip since. We've done a heck of a lot of work since I've finished filming this part, but I think in the next one I'll do a walkthrough for you because there's so much that we've done that we haven't filmed because we've just been heads down, bum up. But stay tuned. I'll try to make sure it's not 3 months from now that we catch you up again. Thanks for hanging in there though, and thanks for watching. And yeah, like I said, we should be back pretty soon and I'll show you where we're up to. I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot further along than this now. Thanks again, guys. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.